Hello, 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 hello. I think the first thing we always need to think about when we wake up in the morning is being grateful, A, that you're even waking up, that you're here, you're alive, the fact that you're healthy enough to get up and do these workouts. Do not take that for granted. I know some people going through some tough stuff right now. And hi, you did not sleep all night, did you? Oh, I'm so sorry. One of my friends is staying here while she's working, and I could tell she was up all night long, coughing and, basically what we've all been through. So yeah, I know some people going through some tough stuff who would love nothing more than to be able to get up and exercise. So we want to focus on that. So I need to move this shot up a little bit. And we are going to do my Wholeheartedly cardio weight workout. I want you to stretch up and to the side, gentle stretches. So what does that mean? A lot of these are not going to be exercises that you think of as being typically cardio, but they are. Pay attention to your heart rate, and you will see what I'm talking about. You are going to take breaks whenever you need to, 3 to 4 seconds at a time. You are going to keep your core tight, which means if someone was to pound on your stomach, you're ready for it. That's the feeling that you want. That's what you want to feel when I say keep your core tight. Pull your knee into your chest. If you have any injuries, surgeries, anything like that, please check with your doctor. Do not try to do exercises when your body is clearly telling you that it's not liking it. Burn is different than pain. Burn is bueno. Pain is no bueno, okay? You could really, really set yourself back. So we want good form. Again, take those breaks when you need to. We're going to do each of these exercises for 1 minute and then hold it for 30. Is someone saying hello? Bonnie! Woo! Bonnie's in the house. Okay, the first one we're going to do is a try punch. So we're going to punch up, we're going to punch across, and we're going to punch down. This is all tight, okay? You are rotating back and forth. Do not go any higher than 5s. I'm using 1s because I'm still caring for my elbow and might be forever because it's a stubborn area to get better because I just keep hitting it on things. Cross and down, up, across, down. Now, I want your punches to be fast, tight, okay? They're not loosey-goosey. You're punching like you're really punching something, okay? So sharp, so you're coming up a little bit on the balls of your feet, but it's not a big, huge movement. It's just a little rotation in your trunk. When you need a break, you take it. If your weights start to feel too heavy and your form starts to falter, drop down to your 3s or drop down completely. But what do you never do? Let me hear it. We do not quit. No matter what, we finish the minute, even if we are crawling across the finish line. There's something very psychological when you quit. It does damage, so we don't quit here. We're learning to not do that anymore. Now we have to do our hold. So the first one you're going to do, you're twisting up. You're up on the ball of this foot. Your entire core is tight. You are up and above. You have your whole arm tight. You have your shoulder tight and your core tight. 15 seconds. Other side. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. If you are using 5s, no doubt you are on fire. And that's good. That is what we want. We want to be on fire. Good job. The next one we're going to do, plank jacks. So you're going to put your hands directly underneath your shoulder, and you're going to jump your feet out and in, just as if you were doing a jumping jack. And then our hold at the end will be to stay in a plank for 30 seconds. Hands directly underneath your shoulders. If the jumping is too much for you, or you just start sucking wind, step out and in, step out and in. You're still going to be working really hard. If you need a break, you take it. Get on all fours, 3 seconds. No more than 3 to 4 seconds, please, because then you lose steam. You want to keep jumping back in, even if 10 seconds later you need another break. Keep your core tight. Your body is a straight line from your head to your feet. When you need a break, take it. Every muscle in my body is sore. My legs are still sore from the run. And then leg day just kicked my butt, but I thought it was a great workout. Okay, come on. We have 5 seconds left. We don't quit. We finished the minute and done. So if you want to, after these, you can stretch back into child's pose, sit back on your feet, and just stretch your fingers as far away as you can. And that feels really good. If you want water, teeny, teeny, teeny sips. Okay. The next one we're going to do, knee highs with a bicep curl. Oh, if you're sucking wind, that's cool. Hinge over, put your hands on your knees. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Force yourself to go in through your nose as slowly as possible and out through your mouth. So even if you're, try to just take that breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. It will help your heart rate come down considerably. Margie. So that's what we're going for, okay? So the next one we're going to be doing are knee highs with a bicep curl. So you're going to jump from one leg to the other. I want this leg up to a 90-degree angle. Again, if the jumping is hard for you, you step, okay? Same concept, just a modification. Do modifications mean you're not going to get results? No. Do modifications mean you're lazy? No. Do modifications mean you're taking the easy way out? Absolutely not. You don't want to keep doing modifications forever, but when you're just starting out, you might be able to start with the hops, and then you're just sucking wind too much to keep going. So you can always, again, take your break this way, take a few breaths in. I promise it lowers your heart rate and steadies your breathing pretty quickly. So you do what you have to do. My hips, holy cow. Yesterday, that leg workout was so good. I got a lot of messages from you guys, which is always fun for me. If you love a workout, let me know. If you hate a workout, let me know. If you are really sore, let me know. I love it when you guys message me. It's so nice to get feedback and, feel how you guys are feeling. Oh, we need to do our hold, and we forgot to do our hold for the plank. Sorry, we're going to do that in a second. So you're going to hold right here. Okay, we're going to do 30 seconds on each side. And why? Because I want you to squeeze that core. Keep your balance. We're always working on balance. At ViscoFit, other side. Squeeze up again. Always working on balance because it's just that darn important. It really is. Have no idea. Your balance goes and you are in deep doo-doo. So we are going to prevent that from happening now. And that's the thing you have to remember about working out. We work out now for later. Okay? So bathing suit season is coming. You don't wait until April or May to start working out. Work it now. No. And in fact, I think I'm going to do a program. I did my beach and bodies last year. Let's do our plank. Hands directly underneath your shoulder. Your feet are together. You are a straight line from your head to your feet. You are breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. So last year I did my beach and bodies program. I think it went on for a month. I will probably do it in March. I just have to look at my schedule and see how much I'm running around to make sure. Because I never want to tell you I'm going to do something and then, not be on. Now, the good thing is that because I've done beach and bodies before, if there were a couple of days where I couldn't do it, I could put up workouts from the previous one. So that's good. Okay, so next you need your mat. We're going to do a sit-up with pulses. If you are new, you will need to anchor your feet. Okay? Under your sofa, have your kids sit on them. If you have a big dog, you can tuck them under the dog. But you want to anchor your feet because we are going to go into your knees are bent, you're going to lower yourself down, you're going to squeeze up, 2, 3, and go back down. What I don't want you doing is jerking yourself. No, you are squeezing those ab muscles to get you to the top, pulse, 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 and then back down. So I have gotten more than a few messages from you guys when you get frustrated because you have to tuck your feet and it makes you feel weak and it makes you feel like you shouldn't have to and you're not good at this. No. The fact of the matter is you need to give those ab muscles a chance to get stronger. So when you tuck your feet, you're still working your abs really hard. You're just giving your body a little bit more leverage. So I promise you tuck your feet for a month, you're not going to have to tuck your feet anymore. If you only work out once a month, you're still going to have to tuck your feet. But I would really encourage you guys to try to form a habit. Do 5 days a week for a month. Do it the next month. It gets easier and it just becomes such a part of your life that even when you fall off the wagon for a few days, you're like, oh, I miss that. I miss the way I feel. And you will get back on. But consistency really is the way to get results in every way, physically, mentally, spiritually. It's hard, I'm not gonna lie. There's some mornings I do not want to get out of bed, but I know enough now to know how good I'm gonna feel afterwards, which is incredible motivation to get up. Hi, baby. Hi, honey. I'm really sorry you feel crappy. This is Lizzie. Hi, I didn't sleep. She didn't sleep. She did not sleep, which is the worst, especially when you have to get up and have a productive day. We're going to do our hold because, I tend to forget those. This is your position. You are squeezing your abs. Again, if your feet are coming up and you can't stay in position, just tuck them. Just tuck them lightly underneath your couch or break front or whatever. You're not going to need a lot of aid. You're going to need a little aid. And you're going to need to breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. And done. I get my baby girls back today. So excited. Okay. This next one is one of my favorites. I love this exercise. It's a speed skating touch. So light weights, no more than 5s. If you're just starting out, use 3s. So what you're going to do is jump to one foot, and that foot's going to be up behind you, and you're going to touch the ground and jump. Now, what do you need to remember? If you do not keep your core tight, you're going to jump and keep going and lose your balance. So you need your abs to stop your momentum from one side to the other, okay? Very important. If you can't touch the ground, I don't care. What I want you to do is be safe, use really good form, push yourself, don't quit. So you jump from one side to the other. If you can't do the jump, just step as wide as you can, okay? It's up to you. You're still going to work really hard. Really, really hard. When you need a break, you take it 3 to 4 seconds. We all take breaks. If you need another break a few seconds later, you take it. You know when you're pushing yourself and when you're taking the easy way out, okay? So I'm going to leave that up to you. You showed up, make the most of it. We're going to be done before we know it. Then we don't have to think about it the rest of the day. You know how it is when you don't work out? You think about it all day long. I should have. Why didn't I? I feel gross. I need to start working out. I'm so lazy, blah, 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 blah. Okay, get on one side. Keep that foot up behind you. So you have the opposite arm down from the foot that's on the floor. Oh my gosh. This is burning. Other side. If you can't touch the ground, if you're only to here, it's okay. You're still getting your butt kicked. And that is what I care about. 5 more seconds. Hold it, breathe. Done. Holy man. Holy moly. Bend over, hands on your knees. In through your nose, out through your mouth as slowly as possible. It is amazing how fast your heart rate comes down when you do that. Oh, all right. You're gonna hold a 3 to 5 pound dumbbell. I'm gonna do a 5, and this is chop, chop. So you're gonna pretend like you're chopping your way through a forest with a machete. So see, I'm up on the ball of my foot, chop, chop, chop. That's what we're doing. Core is crazy tight. Crazy, crazy. Chop, you are totally in control with this weight. You are not flinging it. You are squeezing to get it to the top. You're gonna feel this in your shoulders, in your biceps, in your triceps, in your abs. So you're whacking those tall branches to get them out of the way, okay? Squeeze. If you need a lower weight, you get a lower weight. Come on, we got this. Take those breaks when you need to. If you need a lower weight, drop it, pick up a lower weight. There's no shame in that at all. I want good form. Come on. 3, 2, 1, and now hold on this side. Hold it up and out. This front arm is straight. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Keep that core tight. 3, 2, 1. Other side. Come on, come on, come on, come on. We can do this. Come on, 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, done. That burn is so awesomely intense. I'm not saying it's not hard. Okay, we're gonna go back into our plank. Now, this one's different because this is a plank step, so there's no jumping. So your hands are directly underneath your shoulders. I want you to step up by your hand and back up by your hand. If you cannot step that far up, if you're in your plank and you can get to right here and you are pushing yourself, I'm super proud of you. Keep going, you got this. And we're gonna go for a minute. Does that mean I expect you to go the entire minute without stopping? No. Does it mean that I'm okay if you have your butt in the air like that? Nope, I'm not. You have to be in a straight line, keeping your body that way. Even when you're stepping up, it's challenging. That's why we do it. My shoulders are literally ready to, they would disconnect themselves from my body and walk away if they could, but they can't. Take a break when you need to. I do. You can do this. Let's go. Don't give up. We don't quit at Visco Fit. We just take a break. 3 to 4 seconds, let the burn subside. And then we get back into it. 5 seconds. And then we're going to hold. 3, 2, 1, done. Hold that foot up. Come on, squeeze. Keep your abs tight. This is also a phenomenal stretch. 2, 1, other side. Ah, come on, squeeze. Everything is tight. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Embrace the burn. 2, 1, done. Holy crap. Sit into child's pose. Stretch those fingers out. I'm taking a little break. I'm in the fetal position. I'm breathing in through my nose, out through my mouth. And there's something really nice about this position. It's very comforting. And it just allows me to chill out for a second. We chill out for a second sometimes here. That is what we do. We listen to our bodies. Okay, the next one. Woo, okay, love this one, although my legs are not going to be very happy with me. We are going to use a single dumbbell. I'm going to get a 10. See how that does me. You guys should do the same. If you only have an 8, you can use an 8. If you're just starting out, use a 5 or maybe a 5 and a 2 to get you to 8. Get into a wide squat. You're going to hop twice and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep your abs tight. Now, what I don't want you doing, which I just did, is I want you to make it more of a hop than a shuffle. So I really want you to hop. Come up off your feet. If you can't do the hop, then you shuffle. 2, 3, 4, 5. The hop is a little harder than the shuffle, but the shuffle's not easy either. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hop, hop. Keep your abs tight and your shoulders back. Holy moly. 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come up for a second. Sink down as low as you can. Abs tight, shoulders back. You are pushing up through your heels. Oh my gosh, the burn is intense. Breathe through it. Into your nose, out through your mouth. You can do it. Embrace the burn. It feels good. It burns like a crap, but holy moly, it's so good. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, done. We did it. I mean, that's not over. That was misleading. But we made it through the hold. We made it through that exercise and that hold, which is awesome. Okay. Okay, the next one we're going to do. Well, I'm going to do something else. Yeah. Oh, they're all going to be challenging. Okay. So this one, you are going to lunge to the right. What's important? Your knee is way behind your toe. Push up with your heel. And when you come up, you're going to push the weight out in front of you. We're going to do 45 seconds on each side. And then we'll do a hold. So lunge out, push up. As you're pushing up, push that weight out in front of you. I'm using a 5. This is shoulders. Shoulders are challenging. You can certainly start with an 8 if you want. We got this. We don't quit. And why don't we quit? Because when you quit on yourself, it creates just a negative mindset. This is a safe place for you. No negative mindsets. You are here to encourage yourself, to support yourself in your goal of taking care of yourself. So No negativity. If it starts, wipe it away and just say, repeat, I don't quit at Visco Fit. Doesn't happen. This is a place where you are here to be super freaking proud of yourself, that you are showing up for yourself. It is not selfish. It makes you better for everyone else in your life. I am such a better mom when I take care of me. When I'm not taking care of me, I'm probably not as good of a mom. Okay, so lunge. Hold the weight in front of you, 30 seconds. On each side, you're pushing up to your heel. My toes are actually a little bit up off the floor. You can put the weight down if you need to, that's cool. But keep it if you can, okay? Gosh, yeah, I'm such a better mom. Oh, my kids are so much happier when I'm happy. My kids are so much happier when I am being strong and conducting my life from a place of strength instead of exhaustion and weakness and a negative mindset. And that is what my kids, my older daughter, who's now 15 and a half, will say, Mom, I feel really stressed out. I'm going to go do one of your workouts. Do you know how insane that is for me to hear? That my 15-year-old girl, when the second, those of you with teen girls, when someone says, how old are your kids? I'm like, oh, I have two daughters, 13 and 15. They're like, oh, I'm sorry. Or, oh, geez, some reaction to your life must be hell because you have two teen daughters. And my life is not hell. My life is awesome because they're awesome. And I think that by watching me manage difficulty and stress and sadness and despair and trauma and continuing to care for myself, doesn't mean I'm not crying on the couch sometimes, but they see me continuing to care for myself despite going through all this other crap. And I want to set that example for them. Life is going to punch you in the face sometimes. And are you going to fall down? Or are you going to stand up, however, tenuously? Are you going to stand up and keep moving forward and take care of yourself because it helps you weather the punch in the face? So it's just what I want for myself and to see them, So we are jumping from leg to leg, putting that knee up. I love the knee highs, okay? And I love working other parts of the body at the same time that we're doing the knee highs. So our arms are up first, less than 10 seconds. And then we're gonna lower them to a different position. Drop the weights if you need to. So yeah, to hear that my daughters are using exercise as a way to work out stress or sadness and that they're aware. I don't let them be obsessive about their bodies. We have very honest conversations about that, especially because my younger daughter's in dance, and that can certainly be a place where there's a lot of body issues that can pop up, but they're doing really well. Super thankful, super grateful. I do not take it for granted because I certainly was not nearly as evolved and self-aware and whatever as they are at their age. Okay, next one. We're going to do a lunge runner. So you're going to get in this position. You're almost at a 90-degree angle. If you want to be all the way down, that's cool. Boogie on. And we are going to run. So you're going to pretend like you're running in a race, except your legs aren't moving. Just your arms are, and you're booking it down the track. Use light weights. You started out with 5s, you probably want to drop them and go for a 3, or drop them completely. At 30 seconds, we'll switch legs. You guys, I just forgot to do my hold because I was gapping. Guys, that means it's almost time to switch legs, to warm up. Right up when we're done with this. We're done. How fast was that? So trust me when I say it's not just about taking care of you. And yes, you're a better mom, better friend, better employee, better daughter. Oh my gosh, 3, 2, 1. But it's also, what are you modeling for your kids? And I never even thought about that before I started seeing what I'm doing affecting them in a positive way. And they're not embarrassed of me, which I think is amazing. Not yet. Lay down, pull your knee into your chest. But yeah, like their friends will be over, sleeping over, and I'm like, well, I was gonna work out in the morning. Is that okay? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, well, I don't want to embarrass you. And they're like, Mom, I'm not embarrassed of you. Oh, pull your knee into your chest. Oh, good Lord. This is just a gift. We didn't do our hold for the last couple, but that's cool. You know, listen, we're not perfect here. We get on and work hard. That's what we do. And try to have a little fun along the way and encourage each other. You guys were so encouraging to me a couple nights ago when I was struggling, and I really appreciate it. So I want you to lean towards your bent knee first, then towards your straight leg. Other side, lean towards your bent leg, then lean towards your straight leg. Tomorrow, someone said hello. I'm definitely going to be on tomorrow, 6 a.m. Terry, 6 a.m. tomorrow. Give yourself some hugs. What am I going to do? What do you guys want to do? Do you want to do a total body? Do you want to do motivation station? Do you want to do, which, you know, motivation station is a total body. Do you want to do an upper body? Do you want to do glutes? You let me know. Send me a message, people. And please share my workouts. That's all I ask of you, okay? Have a beautiful day.